What's up, gay straights and other days? It's Melly. I'm back with another episode of Disco Elysium. Last episode, I went a little bit insane because it felt like everything worth doing is on Wednesday, and passing this day by to get to Wednesday seemed impossible. We found all the money to collect tear and shit, so we have a room to stay for tonight, but that's about it. How it is the ever. One of you lovely humans reminded me that I can pass time by sitting at a bench. Unfortunately, when I try, this happens.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
Yeah, Kim does that. And I'm just like, Kim, we don't have enough authority for this bullshit. It has to be nighttime, apparently. But nighttime is pointless because you can sleep into the next day. So what do? I don't know. Get a reality lowdown. Ooh, you seem smart. I need someone to give me a lowdown on this reality we're in. And hopefully this passes more time. Yay!
Reality?
Yes.
Yes, reality is your side case.
Thanks, drama.
An experimental side case.
Shut up, conceptualization. Let me have my fun. I am conducting a personal investigation into the world I find myself in.
How truly curious. A sort of philosopher detective.
Sure, we'll go with that. My theory is that this inquiry into the nature of reality will ultimately converge with our murder investigation. They are really one and the same.
Are they now?
Kim, shut up. I'm getting somewhere.
Deep synthesis. I'll assist you however I can then. Go ahead. Ask.
Joyce, you're a real one.
All right, we're in.
Oh my
I know
god.
these all look good, but begin with the first, okay?
Where are we?
We're in Martinez, baby.
Baby? Why are you saying baby? Why are you saying it to me?
A casual term of endearment popular among the 50-plus crowd. It's a disco holdover, pay it no heed.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've talked with you enough. Joyce, I know for a fact that you don't say baby. Stop it. I'm a disco holdover myself.
Aren't we all?
You know what? Maybe. Maybe if we party down and chill at a bar, maybe you are. But until then, never say baby to me again.
She refers to your corresponding ages.
Okay, and what is Martinez?
Martinez is a district of Revachol. A very small district tucked away near the industrial harbour. North of the 881 and Jamrock. You would be excused for not knowing about it. Unimportant, they say. Forgotten even. Shelled to smithereens during the revolution. It has its charms, just not this time of year.
That's right. I keep forgetting I'm not actually from here. I'm from a place called Jamrock, whatever that is. Tell me more about Martinez then.
I'm not a good ambassador. I've only been here once before, as a teenager. Not a lot has changed. There are ruins, a terminal, fishing boats, reeds, boys with boxy shoulders. This place used to be a province, a workers' resort before the city swallowed it and the artillery did its work. The reeds are the real star of the show here now. The further down the coast, the wilder it gets.
You mentioned a sea. Well, what sea is this one?
It's not really a sea, it's the Bay of Revachol. And the bay feeds into the ocean.
Are we near the ocean?
Yes. We're on an island in an ocean. The world's largest body of water. The Insulindic.
Known to the early Revacholians as Les Immensités Bleues, the Blue Immensities.
What's the name of this island?
Caillou. Imagine a pebble. A smoothed-over pebble amidst a great blue sea, misshapen, cracked. The cracks are the River Esperance. We're in the delta of this river, on the 6th branch, the Martinez distributary.
Okay, that's Martinez. What's Revachol?
Revachol? Revachol is what you call a city.
What kind of city is Revachol?
The great kind.
What makes Revachol great?
History detective. They built this city to resolve history. Our part in it, at least. Our centuries.
Who built this city?
The nations of the Occident, or migrant workers from Semenine and Ile Marat, depending on your creed.
Okay, when was Revachol built?
In the DeLorean century. 380 years ago.
And why will it resolve history?
They say it's where the terrible questions of our time will be answered. The tensions are highest, the fault lines deepest. By that I mean conflicts. Ideological conflicts. the stuff of men.
Why here?
We are standing on a fertile, self-sufficient island able to sustain up to 200 million people in the middle of the Insulindic Ocean, the world's connective tissue. It's where the money is.
So, we're in an unimportant part of an important place?
I think it's fair to say so. Martinez is about...
Points across the water where the skyscrapers
A
rise.
collection of tall ghosts behind the water vapor, light reflecting off their glass windows.
22 kilometers from the center of the world. That soldering iron is the bank of the world building. The bottom floors are Insiacom. Coalition government, Insulindian Mission Command.
Silence. She lowers her hand. The water, the light. It's as though you're seeing it for the first time.
I think I am.
There is no recognition.
Oh.
Only the immensity of the sea and the cold radiating from it.
I kind of want to internalize this one. She already thinks we're crazy. Well, everyone thinks we're crazy. Say nothing. Observe the large body of water swelling. Cold.
She observes your eyes scanning the horizon, then breaks the silence, slowly.
I think that means never something in French. I don't know what vous means, though. Because I think it was VU.
This is one thought you need to complete. Where are you?
So you're making me ask
Was
anyway.
there something else you wanted to know? I remember something about a lowdown.
This has been informative. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure my memory-impaired partner has many more questions to ask, about even more fundamental aspects of reality. Might I suggest not asking them all right now? Ma'am, Monsieur will be here later too, and tomorrow. Isn't that true, ma'am?
Kim, we don't have much that will, pass the time for us. This has passed like 20 minutes so far. Kim, no.
Absolutely. My commitment here is long-term.
But I want to know everything now and nothing else will pass the time.
That is understandable. But perhaps it's better not to eat all your candy at once.
Let me get my tummy ache. At least it'll pass the time.
Indeed. I'm always at your service.
Get fucked. You won't leave me alone to sit on a bench? Now you gotta sit with me while I get my reality lowdown.
Was that? Could it be? The Calder Mama Dakwa? No. It's probably just your imagination ringing in your ear.
Okay, fine. We'll indulge this. What? I was just wandering around thinking about going back to Joyce to try and spawn a fucking favorite quest or something, because I don't know, but are we dealing with a cryptid right now? Fine. Is it? Is there a ringing? Why not?
There seems to be an extremely high-pitched ring. Ultrasonic. Lena said it was very high-pitched, right? It's like something tickles your ear.
That sounds like tinnitus.
Lena also said that it couldn't be heard by any other animal, including humans. What you're hearing must just be a regular bird. Honestly, your ear isn't hearing a whole lot. The distant hum of the industrial harbor, the traffic. But, admittedly, there is a high-pitched noise somewhere there too. But then, isn't there always?
We'll listen closely first.
There it is again. You're about to rediscover a long-lost species.
No, we're not, but okay.
Yeah, but how are you going to catch it?
We're gonna keep listening, savoir-faire.
It must be very close. Maybe, just maybe, it will come toward you. Keep still. It might perch on your shoulder. What are you doing? You're a police officer, not a pansy ornithologist. The only birds you should be looking for are healthy women of childbearing age.
Oh yeah, because that went so well for us last time. No. Wait, Kim, do you hear high-pitched noise?
No, I don't hear the Koldomama Dakwa. And neither do you.
Hey, how did you know?
Of course he doesn't. He's deaf.
Hold very still and hope the bird comes to perch on your shoulder.
Oh no. The sound. It's moving away. Somewhere over there. Go after it.
You know what? Sure.
No. Too late. It's gone. There is no ringing anymore. Just the sound of the streets.
Go then. Leave. Leave like everything else. No, we're listening. No, come back, please.
Keep your ears peeled, then. If the species really has migrated to Martinez,
Oh my
you're sure to hear it again.
Oh, we can internalize that thought too later. past a whole 7 minutes. How do we...
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol.
Wait, we have a suggestion check now. Maybe we can get the favor now. How do I negotiate my way out of this? Please, please,
She's a
please.
negotiator.
Yes!
Just float a favor at her. Insinuate.
Yes, I did raise my suggestion thing earlier because I thought it would raise my psyche score overall, therefore help with Titus, but oh my god, turns out it was the right thing to do. Does this get me the favor, please? Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement
I
credentials.
will be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
Favor?
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
That's fine suggestion. Like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
There it is. Okay, because I know, from what I looked up again to like help raise my authority a little bit here and there, or, you know, progress the day in general, I didn't read how to trigger the favor, so this was truly by fucking luck. But this is the drug trade.
They're profiting from this trade.
And this is what the racist lorry driver was talking about when he was talking about smuggling apples.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones.
Yes.
Or you can recover your badge. Though if I
no.
may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
I'm a lost cause in general. We're doing
Detective,
this.
a word in private before we continue.
Kim, excuse us for a moment, madam. What?
This is not going
Yo.
quite as I hoped it would.
Yeah, well, how did you hope it would go? We were getting nowhere fast before.
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance and, you know, not volunteer us to be her henchman.
I've explored literally every other dialogue option after this, so really, I thought it was going so
This
well.
woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Well, that's the only straight thing about me, so I guess it's fine.
Maybe this is all her plan. She might have heard about you.
What do you propose? That we don't investigate the drug trafficking?
No. If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it.
So why are we debating about this? Let's
What
go.
I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the...
Okay, fine. That's fair. Joyce,
You're back.
give.
Good.
Tell me about
It's
the drug
quite
trafficking.
straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Yeah, it's the apples
Ingredients
guy.
for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL, and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff.
Okay, honestly, I've wasted enough time trying to progress type, so I feel like we're gonna need all the time we can get for this one, and you want us to investigate.
Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dock Workers Union. Still,
Yeah, I know.
every chain has its weak link.
So I'm gonna talk to the apples guy. Yeah. So I'm not gonna be clicking on every little dialogue option now that we have a quest to actually move things
The
along.
handoff. The motor lorries at the roundabout.
Yes, the lorries. We have chain cutters. Calm down.
Precisely. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they're vulnerable.
How convenient that they're stranded like beached whales at that roundabout.
Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview
Yeah.
the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Yeah, I know who it is. Let me go. Give me the quest and
Her
let me
irises
go.
are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
Don't tell me we got a crush on her too. Please. I don't know how old we are, but I don't think a relationship would go very well with us. I don't feel the
I'll
chemistry.
be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
Good.
Uncovering Union secrets could also give you an upper hand when dealing with them.
We're proceeding. We'll take it. Gimme.
According to my reports, there are at least 3 lorry drivers lingering near the roundabout. Hopefully one of them will know something.
Yeah, I know who all 3 are. We're going for the apples,
It may come to nothing, or it may just blow the case wide open. I suspect the traffic jam won't disperse for a few more days. You should have the time you need. In the meantime, let me know if there's any other way I may be of assistance.
All right, have fun with your bottomless cocoa. We're leaving. Okay, here we go. Now we should have some new dialogue.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
Probably. You're a lorry man, right? What's your stance on drugs?
Drugs? They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
You smell of booze and cigarettes. What's the difference about narcotics?
You know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza, Safre, Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
So I take it you're not smuggling drugs out of Martinez?
Not in, not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
Yeah.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
So why are you still hanging around here? Most of the other lorry men have
What
left.
do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
There was a bunch of spilled boxes in the back of a big lorry nearby.
No, we're not helping you.
The man pulls on his cigarette furiously, probably still thinking about mosquitoes and ass cancer.
Well, if it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal B?
Isn't it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Wait, the street vendor south of here? That guy's a lorry driver.
Of course he's a lorry driver. What? He tell you he's just some simple businessman or some shit? He's selling his employer stuff after he broke the seals on his Humanux lorry. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, alright? 100%.
I'm inclined not to believe you in general, but I'm gonna investigate anyway.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to play Sealang a visit then.
Guess so.
Yeah. We're done for now.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
So, Sealang, what's your stance on drugs?
I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives.
So do a lot of you keep saying, but one of you is
Unless
lying.
you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty drugs.
Oh my god. We're looking for a lorry driver who is transporting drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic
That's so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But
Oh my god.
I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
A blatant lie, sire. Yet he
Yeah, I
tells
know.
it with such conviction. We'd believe him if we didn't know better.
Honestly, I wouldn't, but I get what you mean, Drama. But you are a lorry man. Another driver has literally identified you and your
Who
lorry.
said that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I just said I work harder and he's an asshole. I'm...
Realizing he can't get out of it. Smart man.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Sealang, my source tells me you're the one transporting drugs for the union.
No! That's insane! It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Honestly, at this point, it might be both of you, but stop squirming. What do you know about the truck operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
Drama, thoughts, or any of the other voices in my
And
head?
what crowd is that?
Apparently Kim, okay.
Crowd. You know, the drug crowd.
Yeah, names, Sealang.
No, he wasn't talking about an abstract crowd. It was that crowd.
Alright, we gotta fucking do a threat, but I don't want to do like insane threats because he's been relatively cool despite his shady business. Okay, if you don't know, then I'm gonna tell your employer you've been selling his
No
stuff.
use. He's not telling us. He's too afraid. We need to take him to my station and ask him there. After we've called his boss.
Okay, look. There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I spent 15 years working my way up.
Here we go. There's a tiny bit of truth on the table. Zoom in on it.
2, I think, promises too much. 1 might work. If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver.
Huh?
You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
What the fuck does that mean?
Interesting. Could this driver be connected to the Hardy Boys?
Wait, is that the woman that I visited like once before? Again, I don't think I kept it in, but I visited her before. She was the one that I thought was deaf, maybe. So, wait, she can't. I thought Elizabeth was number 8. Is the lady driver the old woman back there? Dazed out? I guess strange?
I don't know. Maybe. If she is, I haven't gone near her. I don't get involved. I told you.
He's not ruling her out.
Okay, could she be associated with the Hardy Boys?
I don't know. I'm not local. I don't know anything about that.
Okay, who are these other drivers who talk? I'm grabbing this information because I think it might be useful later, but I
All
don't know.
of them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or the other one with the tattoos?
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Alright, I think this is really all he knows. We're cool now, dude.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I have half a real, Silang, not a chance in hell. There you are. It's you.
The woman still has her eyes fixed on the photograph in her hands. In the background, the radio plays.
Okay, I really don't want to do this because it's hella rude, but I don't really have any other options because I think she's just going to ignore me otherwise.
If you want her attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Good. Okay, I can't snap my fingers in real life. Why don't you do it? Fine, I'm gonna do it twice.
Where am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her back to reality. Now, let's ask her if she's okay. Are you alright, ma'am? You were out.
Never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Well, where else would you be?
Back in Mecca, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with the young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerra. Until you came along, that is.
Okay, we need to proceed, please. Right, I have some other questions for you. Police questions. I just want progress, please.
Why not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. Alright, are you the lady driver?
You just call me a lady, Harife.
I don't know your gender, mate. Tell me so that I can use the right
She
one.
clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
I will not. I was told of a woman driver. You're the only woman.
I'm
here.
not that either, Harife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs.
Fair
It
enough.
doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone is terrified
I'm
of?
only terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Aw.
Yeah, it's not her. Believe me.
Then who is the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Okay, that's all I need to know.
Go
then.
sim.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now on other matters. What about... I'm gonna ask about the drug thing again because it's not moving us along, I don't think. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about drugs.
What do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, No drugs can compare.
Not really what I was
Then
getting
what
at.
were you getting at?
Maybe if she thought you're corrupt.
Ever
Who the
except
fuck is
me.
Irad?
The union boss?
And what do I care about the union boss? He's no Gabriel. He's no Franco Negro. He's not even Hermenegildo the Hound.
Okay, let me put it this way, because you're giving me a headache. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal B or not?
Maybe. Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
How can you not know what you're hauling in your own lorry?
Just this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grad. On the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grad, Lowman?
Drugs!
No, Lowman. Diamonds.
Let's give it time. If you had to guess, who do you think is smuggling drugs
Easy.
around here?
Is the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
No.
That's correct. There is no visibility of any of the others.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, then why are you still waiting
Where
here?
do you want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Fine.
Yes, go.
Fine. we're
Enough
done.
jamboree. I need to get back to Mesquite.
I'm really sorry for bothering you, but God, I need answers. Yo, both your leads were bullshit.
Looking for something, Hunt? Come to tell me to fuck off again?
I know you've been giving me the runaround. Fess up, where's the lady
I
driver?
don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you
Listen
smirking?
up, fuckwits. You don't scare me. You cops don't run Revachol West. You don't run Martinez. You don't run anything.
So who does, the lady driver?
He means la puta madre.
Isn't that the mother whore in Spanish?
A legendary, and not in a good way, crime boss from Jamrock.
I probably
Controls
butchered
what is
that translation.
probably the most powerful organized crime outfit in Revachol West.
Yeah, him.
No, we're gonna let Kim handle it, okay? Cross my
Then
arms
I
and
presume you are familiar with his peonies.
Yeah, they're his little bitches. He's got them all over the unions.
Not just the unions. He has peonies everywhere. Some say he even has them in the RCM. Dirty fucking peonies who do anything for him. Multi-ethnic drug addicts.
The lieutenant adopts a rodentine quality. Be cool, sire. He's getting into this.
Way ahead of you, drama. We're saying absolutely nothing, because otherwise we'll fuck it
You're
up.
not peonies. You wouldn't be investigating a drug thing if you were.
No, of course not. We are not peonies. But if we were, and one of Madre's drivers were to be stealing from him, then it's a good peony's job to find out who that is.
He's surprisingly good at this. Not bad at all. Look at him lurching.
It's not a hard job. It won't take a long time. It won't make Padre Madre angry. But a stupid fucking racist is standing in the way, protecting this fucking thief.
I'm not scared of you or the mob. I'm under the protection of the Lorryman and Carters Guild.
You've seen that corpse in the ceramic armor there. Did his shitty little guild protect him?
Nah, you wouldn't just leave him out there if you...
I think we
The
got him.
lieutenant turns and gives you a barely perceptible nod.
Oh, is it my turn?
Be careful. This man's still got some fight in him, by the looks of it. It won't be easy to break him.
We're gonna go for it.
The main thing is to not overdo it, even when you're trying to scare someone. The most important thing is, how does it look on your resume?
It's fine. Why don't you and me step outside? We're already outside. The jig's up. I've got the goods on you. You know what? Fine.
Oh yeah? And what goods are those?
You know, your
There's
goods.
some kind of homo thing?
Oh my god. No, of course not. Just tell me what
Make
you know.
me run.
We'll just have to ask someone else about the lady driver. Let's go.
God damn it. I don't have points to put into that stupid white check. Maybe we talk to the poet then? Maybe talk
Still
to him?
here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I heard that one of the drivers is a woman, but I don't think she's here. Do you know this lady driver?
I don't want to talk about that.
I don't mean to pry, but I need your help. Looks like she may be involved in drug trafficking. Let's be a little nice about it.
Man, I was hoping she'd catch a break. All I can say is, she isn't around here anymore. She isn't some mastermind evildoer. And I don't know where she is.
Okay, what is
A
she look
youngish
like?
woman. Gruff, but in a cool way.
What color hair?
Blue and violet. Dyed. It was violet when she got here. Blue before she went.
Then she may have dyed it again.
Okay. Who is
A
she
friend?
to you?
An acquaintance. I don't know. She was the only person in this damn jam I could talk to. She's someone I don't want to rat out to the law, okay?
Yeah, but you kind of got to. Who is she? What's
Thank
her
God
name?
I don't know. People here call her the Lady Driver. She kept her name a secret. From me, too. Now I see why.
Again, not a lie as far as you can tell.
Okay, when did she
Damn,
leave?
I don't want to... Please just let it go. Whatever she did, it can't be that bad. She's not a bad person. I know that much.
I don't know,
We
dude.
can't just let it go. It's part of a police investigation.
That's how it always is with you, isn't it? All part of the investigation. The girl's troubled. If you hunt her down, she may not survive it. I can't have that on my conscience.
It won't come to that. We won't pursue her on this. This is information only.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, well, believe us, it really is.
I just can't, man. I'm not naive.
You said she's troubled.
She's
how?
got the darkness in her.
What?
That young person's darkness when you think it's all over. And you're looking for a way out.
It's not just young people, but okay.
She shared this with you?
Yes. Which is why I don't want to snitch on her.
Oh my god, it's not snitching, it's just a few questions.
It's snitching, man. I know what it is.
I was told everyone's afraid of her. You're not.
I heard the rumors. I saw the other drivers looking at me strange when we talked. And she told me, too, that she's had a violent life. But I wasn't afraid of her. More like for her.
Did this violent life include drug trafficking?
Well, it looks like it did now. But we didn't talk about that. We talked about life, you know? She talked about her mind.
Okay, when she left, did she leave her worry behind?
Fuck, man. Go grill someone else with these questions, okay? There are plenty of drivers here who couldn't stand her, or were afraid of her. They'd be more than happy to rat her out.
He's right. There are other options. The raceman, for one.
I already tried talking to him. He's a
Wait,
little bitch.
this guy says they're friends, then acquaintances, and he's okay with others ratting her out. Now is not the time to focus on feelings. You need that info, son.
I don't want to force him yet if I don't have to. So you're alright with others ratting her out? You just don't want your hands dirty?
Fine. I don't want to be a butcher. And I don't want to be a knight either. I just want to be a person who can sleep at night. A little fame wouldn't hurt, too.
Oh my god. Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow
You're
it.
not going to put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
I mean, I've made several jokes apparently with that gun, according to... God, I've already forgotten her name. Lady that I telephoned on the precinct and upset greatly. That one. Forgot her already. She's a suspect and I need you to tell me where she is or I can't finish the investigation. I'm sorry, Tommy.
I thought you were a different kind of cop.
I don't have a choice right now. Where is the lady
Here.
driver? Takes a keyring from his pocket, then looks at it before giving it to you. In
The
silence.
keys to a motor lorry. Pretty complex. Looks like a chain lock.
I'm sorry, Tommy, but I was getting nowhere with the racist bastard.
The lorry's still here. Down past the statue of Philippe. The cabin is green. You can get in there with these. That's all I know.
I'm sorry, dude.
When did she leave?
Last Friday.
I'm sorry I had to do this.
I bet you are.
I am. No, this is enough.
Thank you for your cooperation, sir. I know it was hard, but you did the right thing.
You don't really think so.
I don't know.
I really do. If I didn't, I wouldn't be in the RCM. Take care, sir.
Oh, that was awful and I hated it, but we did it.
This screen found, A to Z, Contemporain, is parked in the shadow of the ruins looming overhead. It's seen better days.
This is the one our man pointed to.
Yeah, let's just unlock the door.
You push the key into the lock and turn. It makes a cracking sound. Then the door pops back a few centimeters. You can just... The smell of cigarettes and perfume welcomes you. The cabin inside is plastered with old movie posters. Actresses smile from the walls. There's a radio transmitter in the front and a toolbox tucked under the driver's seat. Some tools lie scattered near the pedals.
We'll start with a
A
tool.
metallic drawer slides out from the seat. It's empty, except for a folded newspaper.
Unfold
It's an
it.
issue of Périphérique from last Wednesday. A piece of paper falls out from its pages.
Oh, if I hear the word Wednesday one more time, I'll lose it. Pick up
It
the
looks
note.
like an article ripped out from a radio enthusiast magazine. Complex mathematical equations explain the basics of something called the ULAN frequency system.
The ULAN frequency system? I've never heard of that before. I know of FM, AM, UKV, but...
Okay, let's check the
You
pedals.
wedge yourself under the steering wheel to get a better look. Seems like the few tools lying around here, a hammer, a pair of pliers, a rusty wrench, have been casually thrown there by the disorganized driver. But one odd detail does catch your eye. A piece of sandpaper has been glued to the throttle. Sandpaper adds extra grip.
Looks like the driver has glued a piece of sandpaper to the throttle to offer some extra grip.
Sandpaper? A novel technique?
The sandpaper would also rub off the pattern from the driver's right boot sole, making them harder to trace.
Yes?
One of the footprints at the crime scene had an aberration. One sole was smoother than the other. The odd sole, and the one that said we could have been dealing with a woman on our hands.
Which means that the missing lady driver was present at the lynching.
Wait. The missing 8th Hardy here?
Looks like her, yes.
She's also the one running the drug trade. What a handful.
Now we know for certain who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardy and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
Those jerks, definitely.
We should see what Titus has got to say on the matter. Are we finished with the lorry?
Yes, we
The
are.
movie stars are still smiling from the walls. The radio transmitter sits on the center console and a faint smell of perfume is in the air.
I'm gonna click through all this stuff just because it's here to fill in any stuff, and if anything of note happens, I'll keep it in. If not, I'm gonna see you over with Titus. Okay, so the rest of the lorry didn't really have much, so we got lucky that we solved it so fast, but Kim wants to talk before we go back to Joyce, so I think in order, just so that we have as much information as possible before we go back to Titus, we're gonna talk to Kim, talk to Joyce, and hopefully we can get more information from the lynching that way, and then go to the Hardy Boys. However, I don't know if we're going to keep this all in this episode. We'll see what happens. Okay, Kim, what's up?
Alright, we've finished here. Let's quickly debrief and go over what we found, so we don't do it in front of the company rep.
Okay, seems like something police would do. What do you think of all this, Kim?
Honestly, I'm quite worried by what we've seen so far. The evidence seems to point to a rather extensive and well-organized operation. I'm especially intrigued by that radio transmitter, particularly the sheer number of stations it can connect. Looks like this alleged drug trade casts a wide net.
This means it's well funded. Technology like that, a major player must be financing it.
Ever?
I'm not sure what the ULAN frequencies are all about, but they may hold some significance. Perhaps it's a better way to connect between fleets while avoiding frequency bleed, or maybe it's used to tap into RCM networks. And last but not least, it looks like the Hardy Boys knew this driver, as we know that she was present at the lynching. This may be the Union connection we've been searching for.
So it turns out this is connected to the
Like
Union.
Joyce told us, yes, logistically. But don't expect to bust this open during our stay here. At best, this is an angle we can use against them, to other ends, as extra ammunition.
Will the RCM open an investigation about
We should
this?
return to the murder case. See what Joyce tells us about the lynching. When we are done for the day, I call my station and suggest our narcotics department look into it. There are more than enough grounds to start an official investigation, sometime later when we are done here. We do not want to get caught in that.
What are you thinking?
The fact that one hasn't started already gives me pause. An investigation, I mean. Especially if the Madrid grouping is involved, and I can't imagine they aren't. It's certainly worrisome. All the same, I don't like the idea of internal affairs descending on the matter. That won't help anyone either.
Okay, I'll ask about the movie posters anyway. If they're significant, I'll keep it in. If not, we're skipping to debrief over. What about the movie posters? How do they factor in
As
all this?
elegant as they are, I don't think they are relevant to the drug trade.
A lot of women there, especially for a lady driver's cabin. Are you implying that she's lesbian? Because same. I could be cool.
Yes, well,
Okay, I guess no more.
debrief over. After you.
Okay. Holy shit, I just looked at the time, and not game time, real life time. I actually gotta go because I have an event that I need to get ready for later, but okay. Cool, we have groundwork for our next episode. God, I'm so excited to be making some legit progress, not just trying to pass the fucking time. I'm so excited. So, next time, we're gonna update Joyce on what we know. Hopefully get more info about the lynching from her from there. And then we're gonna go confront Titus and hope that'll fucking be enough to get further with them. And then maybe that'll be enough to pass the time all the way into Wednesday. Woo! Progress! But anyway, thank you so much, whoever happens to be watching this. Like, comment, subscribe. It really does help me out. Until next time, bye! Oh, finally, by the power of drugs!